Okay, so today's video is going to be recorded in the kitchen because nobody else is home, and it's not 11 o'clock at night, which is why I made the mistake of thinking that there was not a third issue of Tristan and Friends. Like, there is. It's right here, and I literally read from it, and I was just like, yeah, this is the second one. It didn't really make sense. The lighting looks kind of bad, but I don't care. I mean, most of you guys only watch this for like 25 seconds before making a comment that plugs your own stuff. So it's fine. So, if I'm correct, we're on Tristan, Katie, and Friends 2. This is what it looks like. And it actually has like a little signature on the back. Yeah, that's basically what my handwriting looks like at the time. Not very good. It looks pretty bad. Some fun stuff about this episode is that obviously the title changed several times. Me and Ethan were on speaking terms because his own brand gets plugged at the beginning. This was a Father's Day comic, so it's got my dad in there, who I'm going to repurpose into Tristan and Friends, the cartoon. We'll get into that at the end. Well, that is fitting. That is correct, but I'm not going to do a second take because I don't want to. You see, the only problem with recording in here is that there's literally nothing to prop this on without it falling. So now we're recording from this angle, I guess. I refuse to start another recording, so we're just gonna deal with it. So, yeah. Cool thing about this episode, or not episode, comic is, I have to readjust, is that this one actually had a whole second draft of it before I scrapped it and did this version. Although I do think that it did have a different, like, title at the beginning. I remember it having, like, this fancy, like, little wooden thing hanging from something, and then it, like, had some stick people messing with it, and it had, like, actual dialogue on it, like this comic did. So, think of it more like a retro comic. Don't know what happened to it, but I can tell you the main plot of that one. Basically, it had nothing to do with the last episode or anything that was plugged in it. He just inexplicably turned into a werewolf. Tristan did. There's a reason I scrapped it. Even back then, I was like, how do I write this? So, I'm gonna read it now because we're already 2 minutes in. This comic is made for my dad. Happy Father's Day. And it's got a poor drawing of Black Adam. I'm a little less congested today, so maybe my voice won't be as annoying. Nighttime, KNH Labs. Activating. Chi? Boyo. I think that's what he says, yeah. His dialogue is so hard to write because he just makes sounds. How do you write for that? And he just looks at the portal and he gets drawn and he's like, ah! So yeah, the Time Stone can create portals to other dimensions. There is a Dimension Stone, by the way. Don't think that there's just not one. Weird writing. Kirby! I think that says that morning. Each episode, something would get added on the KNH Labs. So this time, there's, like, flower pots that are growing. Also, for some reason, the windows change. And that's, like, the only time they ever change in any canon to Square. So just, come on. Or if that's Kane speaking. Ugh. The panel looks so bad. Let's go to this lab that you're talking about. I told you, it's real. I'm not joking. See? Hey, Tristan, what's up? Whoa. Brendan, you can go look around the place. Okay. I make his design look a lot more interesting in the other, so don't worry. Kane, Kirby is gone. What? If this is Kane and Hallie's lab, then why was Tristan just sleeping there? To watch Kirby? Shouldn't that be Kane's job? Why was Tristan there all day at school? Let's see where he went. Why is he holding up the mouse? Usually the comics look a lot better than this. This issue just has really bad, like, drawing. Just in general. Like, it doesn't get better. Even an elevator? 1 minute of elevator riding later. This must be the vegetation floor. So yeah, there's now an elevator in this thing, which is a thing that does stay. I kind of like the idea of having multiple floors with like an elevator that travels between them. So we got a giant, oversized boob lamp. Who are you? Brandon. Want to go to the main floor? I was just there. Why is he written like this? He sounds like such a smartass. Okay, here's 2050. There's something erased right there. Dimension. Oh, dimension Payton. So I guess it was just Payton's dimension. Okay, so it's a room in dimension, and there's like a stone of Tristan and Katie. So the future is bad, I guess, and Candace Labs is wrecked. But there's more stuff added on to Candace Labs, and there's buildings near it. So I don't know. I guess it's a outdated timeline. We got Ethan saying, "Oh no," which he just looks so bad here. Then the portal from Finding Ethan appears, and then also the portal of Kirby, which has Metal Tristan, because of course he's the villain of the comic. Look at this place. And we got Ethan being shocked. This lighting is not doing the comic any good. Guys, I told you not to follow me here. Oh, sorry, just trying to save you. From what, guys? And then you got, like, an entire page dedicating to Kirby and Metal Tristan fighting. Like, 2 entire pages. I mean, it looks somewhat interesting. That was weird and cool. Hold on, let me get a better grip. Look, I'm looking for something new. I want to go to a new place with new pops? And Katie's just like, if you wish, bye. She just gives up. And Tristan's like, but we're friends to the end. We've been friends forever. You guys stay here. Besides, your world needs heroes. Okay, bye. So now Ethan's from a different mission. Hey, wait, Tristan. And then they do, like, this hug, but it looks like he's, like, strangling him. And then he just leaves in the portal. Bye. This is where it starts, where when characters get smaller or out of focus, they turn into stick figures. That is actually important for later. So then this is 1 month before Tristan and Friends 1, where they come out of the portal. And then Ken's like, guys, we could build this in a month. So, see you then. Yeah. Yeah, that's lore, I guess. Presents. They should be here any minute. Okay. I think that was supposed to be Hallie, but then I made it Katie. Whatever. Oof. Kirby. You're okay after being captured. Pathetic spelled wrong. Your spelling is pathetic. And this is just, like, really dumb. I don't know why I ever thought this was going to be a good idea. But for some reason, he just has a superpower called a quirk. Quirk? I have no idea where that comes from. If somebody knows where I was referencing that from, tell me. So he's just like, it's a villain. Get ready. What? What are you going to do? Trash talk? No, something better. This, my quark. And you're done. Just grab. It's supposed to be an uppercut, but it just looks like he's grabbing him. Basically, the way I fixed this is that I just had him be from the Tristan Prince cartoon universe. And he's in, like, a season of Powers where they're in space. Which Powers is, like, star alignments. And then the series that build on to that, like, energy stars. Think of it like Power Rangers, where they just build on. So, star alignments would be MMPR. Energy stars would be Zeo. And then there's, like, a weird turbo season that happens, but it's only, like, for a month because it's not that important. Then there's the space season, which actually is a different cast, but still actually builds on the other ones. Then there's a ninja season. Then there's a magic season. And there's, like, this future digital season. As of right now, it's probably going to change. But, yeah, I made him be from the space team, and his suit, or his powers would be that, like, he steals his technology and it's from Kane, and it's, like, experimental, and he's trying to see if he can warp time and a dimension at the same time without having so much of a hassle, because that is a thing that happens later on. He just steals that and goes willy-nilly and ends up in this comic, and I guess his suit just looks different in this dimension. Because they do have astronaut suits that kind of look like Power Ranger suits, because that would be so genius to do, and that would sell a lot of action figures. But then he gets into this giant lore event, which I can't get into because spoilers, but it is giant, and it does kind of change his ways, and then he becomes more heroic. So, sorry for that mini explanation. I just have to explain where he came from. Then they're just like, whoa, he's gone. Just like that. I could read this better if it was my current handwriting, but it can't. It's not. Guess he's gone. Ugh. At least he took Metal with him. Sigh. You like him. Yeah, romance for some reason. Hey guys. Sorry, I slept in late. How's it going? And he just has Meta Knight. I just threw him in at the end. So, everything else got put in. It's just, I forgot about that. And then, see you next time with the right page. And, yeah. That's it for the second issue. Yeah, next we'll be going to the third, because it exists. It is right here. You know what? Like, it is a thing. And then it's got me announcing at the beginning, so me and Trey are making a game. We'll keep you updated, featuring some familiar faces. I'm not going to show it to you this time because spoilers, but yeah. And this episode actually has, like, some genuine world building, and also Sonic's. This is the issue where Sonic comes in for some reason. And Katie literally just transforms into her shadow form. This is also that issue. And we actually have an action scene I'm somewhat proud of. Like, to this day, I'm still somewhat proud of it. It does not look that good, but it's okay. And then, yeah. And this is also the scene where you have, like, where Tristan dies. Spoiler, he dies in the next issue. And, like, and he just, like, dies. I don't know how to describe it, because he just, like, is like, oh, no, I don't want to. And you have this frame that looks like it's out of Family Guy. And then he talks to the ghosts, and then they, like, fight, and K&H Labs explodes. It is, like, the most action-packed issue out of all of them, and I just spoiled most of it, but, you know what, it's fine. But after that, there's the fourth one, which actually everyone has a different outfit on in this one, after, you know, it deals with the third issue's plots. Then there's a comic that was supposed to be where they go from in finding Ethan, but I decided just to take the comic, remove Ethan from it, and then put it in later. So then that gets put in, and then Tristan and Friends 5 is dealing with that. Which there was actually, like, 6 different Tristan and Friends 5s, because I just couldn't figure out how to do it, and this is the one that got chosen. And then there's Tristan and Friends 6, The Mysterious Island, and then there's a 7th one, which I'm actually having to finish now. Since it's probably going to be a while until this one gets finished, basically the plot is, like, it starts out with a fake out, and everyone just, like, yeah, it starts out with fake out because I don't want to do the weird reboot that I was doing. You see, it was going to be, like, after the Mysterious Island, they get picked up by a random guy in a helicopter, and then it just gets dropped entirely. And obviously that sucks, and it's lame, so I was like, fake out, Candace just playing with dolls. Yeah, so there's 7 issues, and yeah, I'm gonna read through all of them. I might read, like, 3 and 4 in the same video because they're really important, but as of this recording, I now gotta go make the thumbnail for the, first comic. Yeah, I think we're on the first one. So, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Bye.